Hello everybody! Welcome to Tuesday night's video. It is Tuesday, right? Oh no, it's Wednesday! Excuse me. Well, somebody asked me truthfully how I felt about Martin, my roommate. Nothing. I truthfully feel nothing. Friendship, maybe. Friendship. That's it. Nothing more. I've been saying that for months and months and months. Yes, nothing. He's a friend. Sort of. If that's how friends should act, but just a friend. Nothing more, I promise. Yes. Anyway, on to something else. He just came in here a few minutes ago. He borrowed my, I have another camcorder and he borrowed it. I guess he's been hearing noises outside his window or something. Like people are talking. I don't hear anything, but he's been telling me he told me some weird stories, and I don't even remember what he was talking about. Sometimes I wonder if he's losing his mind. No. Well, something's giving him the spooks. There's seriously something wrong. Anyway, I thought you might get a kick out of it. Anyway, what did I do today? Oh, yes. I've been watching videos on elderly people who live in the mountains in Ukraine and whatever that other country is, and they're elderly people. You know, I don't think I'll ever complain about doing hard work again, especially after watching them climb a hill to milk their cows or to get berries out of their gardens. Boy, these elderly people, like in their 90s, 93. There's two elderly sisters that were up in the mountain. They own 2 cows, and how they make their extra money is by selling the milk from the cows. And it's amazing. They're interesting stories, I'll tell you that. I didn't do a whole lot today. I pretty much chilled out. I don't know why I was extra tired today, but yeah. So things are pretty good today. I feel really good. Let me see. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. I watched Gilligan's Island for a little bit. And I didn't watch any Lois and Clark. I just wasn't in the mood. And, I'm not all that sure what I should talk about today. I'm really not sure. I know I've been thinking about a lot of things, but such as like asking myself if perhaps when I do find an apartment or a place of my own, will I actually be able to leave? That's my biggest question. Because before there was a roommate, there was also a fella named Joe. And it took me approximately 10 years to leave him, because I kept having this thought in my head, well, he's not going to be able to make it without me. How's he going to eat dinner? If I don't cook his dinner, how's he going to eat? Or perhaps I fill out his money order every month. Can he fill out his own money order? I don't know if he can. He might be able to. He was filling out his money orders before I started filling them out. He was filling out himself. Those are the things I wonder about. I'm sure he could, and he'd figure it out. But that's pretty much what's taken me so long, I think, to leave in the first place. How is he going to survive? I've been here doing everything for 20 years. Close to 21 years. Those are the things I wonder. And I asked that the other day. Yes, I do deserve better. And yes, I do love myself. And yes, I do need to detach from him and others. One other. But it's really difficult to do that when, like I was telling you the other day in the other day's video, that this is the only life I know. I don't think I'd ever know what it was like to be treated nice from someone. You know what I mean? Somebody who was supportive. Because I've been living like this for 20 years. So, and that's, I'm being truthful with you. This is the only life I know. I don't know any other way. Yes, I'm 55, but that doesn't mean I've lived any other way except for here. Even the last place I lived at, well, except for my dad, I stayed with him for a while, but the house before that, too, was falling apart. And the only difference between this roommate and the other one is that this one doesn't mind paying rent, and Joe wouldn't pay the rent at all. So we came this close to getting evicted twice because he would not pay the rent. Yes, and I'm just having a conversation with you. I'm just saying that this is, I don't know any other way. I actually don't mind paying rent and paying my bills. That's the whole thing. I have really good credit. I really do. From paying all my bills on time and when exact amounts, and sometimes I usually pay, I make it even dollars and don't just pay what the bill says. So if the bill says like the last month's water bill, it'll like $78.78. Well, I'll pay an even $79 just so I don't have to worry about change. And I always have a credit on my rent paper saying that I paid my rent on time, because the last landlady that we had wasn't too fancy on giving us rent receipts. So, you know, to prove to somebody that we were paying our rent on time. So that's how I always paid the rent. So that way when, if you're looking for a place to live, because you got to have proof that you've rented before, right? And I've been here on this lease for 20 years. I have been. And I have no proof right now that I stayed or paid my rent on time. The only proof I have, I don't even know what the lease is. Anyway, I'm just saying that I have no proof that I stayed anywhere. So, well, and Martin said he would give me a good reference, but that's besides the point. I'm just saying, this is my whole point behind this whole conversation is this is the life I'm used to. I don't actually know what it would be like to actually have somebody that actually gave a damn. You know what I mean? That was actually kind and considerate and unless it was somebody that was constantly bossing me around all the time and telling me what to do and yelling at me because I wasn't listening or getting mad because I forgot things or, you know what I mean? And so you get to that point in your life where you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to. Like I said, we dated for 2 years, or roughly. And then you heard this story already. And then apparently I broke up with him. Like I said, I don't want to get into the whole thing again because I think he does watch my videos on occasion. And I just don't want to get into it again. And I don't want to hear any lip. You know what I mean? So that's as far as I'm going to go. And to be honest, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about the whole situation. All I know is it's nuts. It's nuts. So, we still talk, and the Bible says, or at least I think it does, we're supposed to be, love thy neighbor, but love your enemies even more. So I still have to be kind and all those things. I'm not going to let him win. I'm not going to let anybody win. But as I'm trying to tell you, this is the only life I know. I don't know any other way of living. I don't know what it's like to live in a nice apartment. I really don't. I don't know what it's like to not have to worry about food and all those things. I don't know what it's like to not have to struggle every day, you know, with stuff. I've never gone to a food bank and asked for food because I feel like I'm taking it out of the mouth of somebody who needs it more. You know what I mean? So look how many years it took me to actually get out and do my own stuff. And that only happened recently. I don't know if that was actually him or that was me doing that. Anyways, I just thought you might find this little story interesting, and I'm going to leave it at that. Because I have a feeling he does watch, and that's why I'm only going to do bits and pieces. Because he'd really rather me. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So I'm going to say, anyways, I'm going to go, and I'm going to end my video now. It's already 13 minutes. By the time I finish with it, it's going to be 15. So, I just wanted to thank you, everybody, for, always watching my videos, and you're so kind, and I really appreciate all of you, every single one, last one of you. You're amazing, and I love your comments, and keep leaving them, and yes, so, and with that said, I will see you all in tomorrow night's video. I love you all so much. Love, 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 love. Yes. And, take care of yourselves and sleep well tonight. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. And remember, we matter and we're worth it.